Welcome to KERR9000 Sci-Fi Station.
Hi, it's KERR9000. Welcome to my channel. If you've been looking at my channel recently, you'll see there's been quite a bit of content about Doctor Who. I absolutely love Doctor Who. Massive fan of it. It's hard to pick your favourite Doctor because it's like picking a favourite child when you have many. I love so many of them for so many reasons. You know, one day I'll decide one's my all-time favourite, and then I'll almost change my mind the next day. I'm very fond of Sylvester McCoy, having met him and found him incredible. There's a video on my channel talking about that if you're interested in what it's like to meet him. I'm also a big Peter Capaldi fan. But yeah, all of them absolutely cracking actors. What more can I say? Looking very forward to Ncuti Gatwa and what he's going to bring to the role, as well as first seeing David Tennant again. Tomorrow there is a colorisation of the Daleks serial starring William Hartnell on TV, which I will be watching. And I'm sort of here because of the Daleks. Basically, I watched the Children in Need special, which featured Davros, the 14th Doctor, and it opened a whole can of worms. You see, Davros in it didn't appear, as he usually does, as a sort of wrinkled raisin man who's in a Dalek life support system. He instead appeared as a fully formed, functional walking guy who basically looked like a Nazi officer. On its own, when I first watched this, I watched the first minute and 20 seconds of it and thought, wow, that's a great performance. This is awesome Davros. This is Davros before the bomb blew him to pieces. I'm really liking this. And Russell T Davies had said that this was like a proper serious episode. But then after that it descends into comedy, which I don't mind. I enjoy a bit of comical Doctor Who. But it just felt so note for note perfect up until then that I kind of would have liked to have seen it carry on that sort of wavelength. Now, I'm not here to review it. You know, it got a chuckle out of me. But it's when Russell T Davies said that essentially it's a mistake to have Davros be in a wheelchair because of the way it paints disabled people, and that this is what Davros would be like from now on, the way he is in this Children in Need special. Now, I really do not agree with this, and the reason is basically that, yeah, he's saying that it's sort of a bad role model almost, and that people will see people that way, and, you know, if there's a disabled kid in the class, he might get called Davros because of it. Well, and I'd like to say I'm an autistic PTSD sufferer with a limp, so I'm not fully able-bodied. So I'm coming at this as a disabled person. My missus is actually a wheelchair user, and I've asked her opinion on it. But ultimately, my feelings are... Look, the character of Davros is nutty, sure, and he's hard to look at, and he's disabled, but he's also a genius who's almost the Doctor's equal. I'd only moan if every horrible looking or disabled character in Doctor Who is evil. I want both the good and the bad in Doctor Who to come in every shape, size. I want horrid looking aliens to be evil, but I also want horrid looking aliens to be good sometimes. I want to see that it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're human or alien, if you're black or white, able-bodied, disabled. It matters what you're like inside. That is, you know, that's the heart of the matter. It's only wrong if you view every disabled person as good or bad, or smart or stupid, and if it's because they're disabled. And the same rules I'd say apply to everything. If every gay character was good or every Asian character was evil, it would be a problem. But as long as characters are just different because they're different people, and the heroes and villains are mixed among all the different types of people, then I think it's fine. Because ultimately, in real life, brilliant people come in every shape, size, ability level, skin colour, sexuality. And, you know, if you want to tackle this, Russell T Davies, if you want to change the way disabled people are thought about, don't take away Davros, a beloved character, and change him into something else. Let's have a disabled companion. And yet, somebody is going to say that Ryan suffered from dyspraxia. And I've known people with dyspraxia. It was handled sloppily. Let's have characters who are positive role models. If you had a character in a wheelchair who was a helper to the Doctor, some unit science advisor, or I don't know, I'm not writing it for you, and you showed them to be brilliant, of high moral standards, you've then got somebody you can hold up on the one hand, and you can hold up Davros on the other hand, and you can go, both of these people are in forms of wheelchair. Look how different they are. Your disability does not define you. You are defined by your actions, by your spirit, and by your heart. That is how I would tackle it. And I think, you know, so many of the Doctor's companions are people from now. Most often girls. Let's change his companions. Let's have more variety. Why can't he travel with somebody disabled? You know, even somebody from the past. Jamie McCrinnan, second Doctor's companion from the past. Let's have somebody from the deep future who comes back and sees Earth how it is now. Let's play with the formula. But no, changing Davros is a mistake to me, because he's an iconic villain. He is kind of the Darth Vader of Doctor Who, in a way. Now, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm heading back to my missus. What did she say? Basically, she said it was a load of crap, and that they should have kept Davros as he was. And she's not a Doctor Who fan. I've just shown her Davros through the years. I've shown her enough to relate. But I know there will be people out there who agree with it, people who don't agree with it. And yeah, I think Russell T Davies has got it wrong on this one. But I still hope he has a wonderful time back at the helm of Doctor Who. I still wish him all the best. Anyone sending in crazy death threats because he's changed their childhood, you need to look internally. There's something a little bit wrong with you. You can be annoyed, you can be disappointed, you can state your case, but anything more and you're becoming a bit of a nutter, really. Anyway, that's KERR9000 signing off, saying thank you for making it to the end of my video. Have a look about what else I've got on here, because there's all sorts of stuff. But for now, take care of yourself and each other. Laters, taters.
Hi, it's KERR9000. I'd just like to say thank you for making it to the end of my video. I've got lots of stuff on my channel, my horror house doing horror reviews, my game room where I talk about video games, Sci-Fi Station, my Diet Corner videos, all kinds of stuff. I can also be found on the Retro Gamer U forum and the J Arcade forum, which are both great places full of great people and some great video game conversations. At the end of this video there'll be a little icon to tick if you want to subscribe, a link to a video and a link to one of my playlists. I'd also like to recommend the wonderful talented Just Jessica 1988 on TikTok, who does a lot of diet videos and is my supportive partner. Thank you once again for watching my video, and particularly if you follow me, thank you for all of your support. Have a great rest of your day. Laters, taters.